Hello my friends, in today's science experiment we will be making OOBLECK. OOBLECK is a non-Newtonian form of matter, and if we remember, matter can be a liquid, solid, or gas. So this item is a combination of multiple. So OOBLECK can be a liquid as well as a solid, and you will see that in this activity. So we will need a couple items. Also, adult supervision is advised if you do need help for this activity. So first you will need a bowl, you will need water, a measuring cup, a spoon, and some cornstarch. Okay, so you are going to start by putting 1.5 cups of cornstarch into the bowl. So here is 1 cup, and I will come back once I put the other ½ cup. Okay, now that you have put your 1.5 cup of cornstarch into the bowl, you can move it to the side. You will now need 1 cup of water. So I suggest pouring it into the measuring cup first, because you will not put all of it in at once. It is important to do a little bit at the time to get the proper consistency. I'm going to just take a little bit with my spoon and pour it in, and then start mixing it. You can always add more. So currently, you will be mixing, and your goal is to make it into a honey consistency. Okay, now it is time to test our product. It is a little difficult to stir around, so I do recommend that you use an item that your parents don't mind. So as you can see, since I'm not squeezing it, it was watery. As I start to squeeze it, it's starting to thicken up. I'm going to try to get more into my hand so you can see. It does start to thicken up a little bit, but it is a little difficult. So as you start playing with it, squeezing it, it feels thicker on the hand, which shows that this is also a solid and a liquid. But this can be a great activity for young students when teaching STEM, specifically because it is teaching the concept of matter. For example, as you saw, when you hold your hand out, it is a liquid. As you can see, it turns into a solid. If you are doing this activity at home with children, do it in a space where you can lay out a tablecloth if it makes a mess. Make sure you use items that you don't mind damaging. With that being said, this is a great activity for students, and I hope to see you try it.